All right. Developing phonemic awareness is basically a process by where kids can take a word and break it into its individual sounds. And it's advantageous over just recognizing a word because it helps them develop awareness with the different sounds in an alphabet. And one of the best ways to develop phonemic awareness is to use multisensory practices. So in this lesson here, I'm going to use tactile senses because they're going to be snapping these cubes together, and also visual senses because they're going to be using different colors to resemble different sounds. So when the kids come in, I'm going to have something like this set up, and I'm going to tell them that this is basically a representation of the word cat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cat and I'm going to break it into its component parts, and they're color coded. So the word cat, which is a relatively simple word, this is an easy word to begin with, has the sounds ka, a, and ta. So I'm going to break these apart, and they're color coded. So the red is going to be the ka, the green is going to be the a, and the pink is going to be the ta. So what I'm going to have is I'm going to have them practice sounding out ka, a, and ta. And then I'm going to have them put these cubes back together and say cat, ka, a, ta, cat. All right. Moving to a more complex word, it still has 3 component parts, but it's more complex because this EA could be a hard E like bead, or in the case of a word like bread, it could be a soft E. So it could be either an E or it could be an E. But I use this word because there's no ambiguity. The word bead, B-E-A-D, can only be pronounced one way. All right, so what I'm going to do again is give them something like this, and I'm going to say this represents the word bead. And then I'm going to split this apart to break it into its component sounds. So the red is going to be the ba. The EA, I'm going to have to tell them that EA is a soft E. The E and A together form a soft E, so that's E. I'm sorry, a hard E. I'm sorry, EA is a hard E. So an E and an E followed by an A is going to be a hard E, E. And then D, which is resembled by green, is going to be a duh. So I'm going to have them practice saying ba, E, duh. And then I'm going to have them reassemble these. And it's going to be, they're going to have to practice slowly, ba, E, duh. And then learn that the word collectively is bead. All right, same thing for this one. This is the word S, and AI forms a soft E, which is eh, and then D would be a D. I would probably do this in a separate lesson because this is more complex. This is considered an irregular word. But again, I would color code them, and the 3 sounds would be broken out by color. And now I would have them master the sounds independently, put the snap cubes together, and then collectively say the word.